Welcome back to the Renaissance, episode 230,
Oh,
Ray.
oh yeah, I'm here for it.
Oh,
Oh
yeah. Michelangelo, the Pietà. In our last episode, we talked about how he got $1 million contract. He has to finish it in a year. It's based on terrifying German wooden versions of Mary holding Jesus with blood pouring out of him
and worms,
worms crawling out.
Yeah.
But he then goes to Carrara to hand-pick the marble, which takes him months.
Yeah.
Gets there, gets the marble. He's the marble whisperer. He's whispering to the marble, finds the perfect piece. Then it takes 3 months to get it back into Rome because the mafia are controlling what goes in and what goes out and the fees that you pay and the schedule. But by the time the marble appears, he's probably got 6 months left to deliver.
Yeah.
For the Cardinal Lagrolas, the French cardinal / ambassador to Rome. But he already knows what he's going to do. And as I said at the end of the last episode, he isn't creating something. He's releasing what's already inside. He's already had a conversation with the marble.
Yeah.
He and the marble, they have an agreement.
Right.
He's just going to say, tell me what to do. Tell me what bits to carve away from you. Let me release.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like you said to me in Vegas, let me just give you some release. That's all it is. It's not gay.
No.
It's just release.
That's right. Synergy, if you will. Yeah. No. So again, but when you're 24, because you remember being 24, when you're 24, you are cocksure. You just know, and sometimes this is not based on reality. You just know that you are the best thing in the world. Fortunately for history and for this cardinal, Michelangelo is the real deal, but he's quite cocksure of himself and his abilities.
I have 2 sons that have just turned 25. So, I know exactly how cocksure 24, 25-year-old men can be.
It's a little annoying. Go ahead.
Yeah. Taylor called me from LA this morning. He's writing an article.
Right.
And he ran it past me and I was just like picking holes in it.
Right.
And he was like, there's absolutely no evidence for X, Y, and Z. So then I pull up all the evidence and he goes, well, those studies are shit. I'm like, okay. So
you don't want my help.
Here's a tip. If you say there's absolutely no evidence for something when there are multiple studies on it, that you sound like an idiot. So you can take issue with the studies, but you can't say there are absolutely no evidence for it, right?
Avoid that phrase.
Let me tell you how to. Yeah. Let me tell you how to argue like a grown-up.
There you. Yeah. Just tell me what I want to hear, Dad. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. No, to be fair, they call me because I push back. That's why they call me.
That's what they need. Yeah.
They always tell me. They tell their girlfriends, you know, you think I'm argumentative. You should be my dad.
He's the source. He's the fucking source.
He will argue about everything. So he sees the marble as a prison. Oh. And the figure inside is the soul that he's trying to release. We've talked about this. I remember back in the Da Vinci days, but Neo-Platonism.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they'd rediscovered Plato. And Plato had this idea that all earthly beauty is a reflection of this divine, perfect beauty that exists somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And the artist's job is not to invent the figure, but to remove the excess material to reveal the perfect form already implanted by God.
I like that. It takes the pressure off if you think about it. I'm not creating this. I'm releasing this.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
I can do that.
That's what I say about these podcasts. We're not creating them.
No.
We're just releasing the perfect beauty of us just talking shit and doing dick jokes.
Exactly. When you hit record, the podcast is already there. We're just going through the motions of manifesting it. What was said was already said. The jokes, the laughs, it's already there. We're just bringing, we're just giving it form.
Yeah. Allowing it.
Right. So
to come through us.
Yeah. So in other words,
we're channels for the divine dick jokes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, they can be a little bit different if one of us is on an edible, but that's not the point. The point is it's already done. It's already out there. We just have to let it happen naturally, not unlike Vegas. Just let it happen naturally. Go ahead.
Let it happen. Don't fight it. It's just going to hurt more. The more you fight, the more you tense up. Don't tense up. Just relax. Have another edible. So the contract said 1 year.
Yes.
But most artists working nonstop 24/7, no eating, no sleeping, no blinking, no toilet breaks, you still wouldn't get this thing done in a year. He's already wasted 6 months
I think the word you're
finding
looking
the
for
marble
is
and getting the marble to Rome.
investing. He's invested 6 months. No, you're right. No,
Yeah.
but because this guy wants it done. This guy's getting older. He probably can't pee like he used to when he was younger. He knows he's getting older. Like, chop, chop, let's go, Mick.
He starts around the middle of 1498, and the Cardinal La Grolas dies in August of 1499.
Right?
There is
Missed it
zero
by
record
then. So
of him ever seeing the Pietà.
Yeah.
He may have seen it as a work in progress.
Right.
We don't know.
but he did not the finished.
Live
That we
to see it.
that
I
we
mean,
get to
it's
see.
for his tomb.
Yeah.
So fair enough. But
Yeah.
he's old. He's overworked. Probably sick for ages, which is why he's commissioning his tomb in the first place.
Yeah.
He dies in 1499. He was. Let me just check on this because I didn't record it in my notes.
Okay.
Seeing how old he was when he died. He was 63, 64.
Not bad.
Yeah, not great for
No.
that age.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a cardinal with all the fucking money that he had, he could have lived longer, but yeah. He died relatively young.
Not by door frame.
Not by
Yep.
door jam. No.
Georgia. Sorry.
Yeah.
Genetics.
So he basically bankrolled one of the great Renaissance masterpieces.
Yeah.
Never got to see it.
Tell me life doesn't have a sense of humor. History doesn't have a sense of humor, right? Come on. That's a good one. Not until he's in heaven will he see it.
Well, speaking of seeing it, let's see it. Shall we see it?
Whip it out. Whip it up. Put it up. So,
Will we whip it out?
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Let me share my screen here.
Let me introduce you to this work of art. We're getting there. There we go. Look at that.
Now, showing you the a certain shot. I'm going to show you some other shots in a minute that are better from a book that I've got. But the first thing to note, I think, well, why don't you tell me what your first impressions are, Ray?
Oh, my eyes go right to her face and she's looking down. She's sad and yet she's not hysterical. She's very young. She looks almost younger than him. But of course, the one thing that captures my view, the folds of the drapery, they are so immaculate. They're so detailed. It's like he went, he turned it up to 11. And again, it's hard to believe that it's stone. That is not stone. That is not marble, excuse me. That is utter beauty. It's soft. It's just immaculate. But yeah, it's complex. There's a lot going on with this piece of art.
Where is she looking specifically?
His navel? I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell because she's looking down.
At his dick. She's looking at
I
his
was
dick.
trying to-
That's.
I was trying to be
No,
classy.
she's looking at his dick.
She totally looked.
She's like,
Yeah.
that well hung for a god.
No,
I would have expected.
Was he circumcised? We don't have to answer that.
He was a Jew.
Yeah,
Of course he
so-
was. He was a Jew. That goes without saying.
I think they cut too much.
Uh,
Right? Moyle, get in here. No. Stop me.
Can't put it back once it's done.
That's true.
We know that they.
Yeah.
She kind of sent for his foreskin because we know
Right,
it was
'cause-
saved and it's on display.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, look, it's beautiful. She is young. There's no worms crawling out of his wounds. The
Yeah.
wounds aren't even really that evident.
He doesn't look ashy in death. He's beautiful.
Yeah.
He's
He looks like he's sleeping.
Yes,
Really.
yeah,
Like
he's
he
peaceful.
doesn't look
He's peaceful.
Doesn't look to me like he's just been
She rocked him to
brutally
sleep.
murdered,
Exactly.
like in the other things. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Note up here the transparent veil
Oh, good God.
at the top of her head.
Yeah.
So there's a transparent veil over her face. Do you know why she's always wearing a veil, the Virgin Mary, Ray?
No. Tell me why.
Well, apart from the fact that I've always assumed it's the clitoral hood,
That sounds right, actually.
the Old Testament and also Paul in the New Testament say that women should always have their heads covered. If they're married,
right,
and with if they're not sexually available,
that's
they
how you
should have
know.
their head covered,
Right.
because hair is too sexy. You see a woman's hair, you immediately whip it out and start jerking off. I mean, it's just
I thought it was just me. I'm glad
too
you
much.
confessed.
Yeah, no, it's too much.
That's
Interesting.
Yeah.
I want to zoom in on Jesus's face.
Yes.
Look at his features. What strikes you about his features?
Well, he's young. He's beautiful. He's, what's the word I'm looking for? Lively. The hair is immaculate. He's at peace. He's calm. He looks more like he's sleeping than dead. And he's got a little facial hair that's just to break up the whatever, but he's beautiful. Oh my God. That is
the facial hair.
Yeah.
Is like he's some sort of Spanish conquistador. He's got like this little
Van Dyke
sort of goatee going on.
Yeah,
little Van Dyke. Yeah. It's not the way I'm used to seeing Jesus depicted, with like more of a manly beard like yours.
Right. Well,
he's got this delicate little thing.
Yeah.
You know, he's been shaving to keep it looking beautiful. It's just a little bit of a sexy wispy thing.
If I had those cheeks, I would shave more often. I mean, the man is tight. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, please continue.
And look at his hair. Does his hair remind you of anything?
It's curly and waves and beautiful. What is that? I'm trying to see. Oh, Venus? Is it Venus?
Yeah.
Very
Botticelli's.
Very effeminate hair.
It's Botticellian curls.
Well, they go to the same hairstylist, I think. No, but yeah, that's a good point.
So, very beautiful, lush hair. Looks like it's been made out of plasticine.
Right.
But yeah, the beard. It's just all very, very beautiful, very delicate.
Yeah.
And as you said, yes, she's insanely young.
Yeah.
Which is the other issue here. Yeah, she's very, very young. Like, she's supposed to be his mother.
Yeah.
But she looks like she could be his sister or girlfriend, and she's looking at his dick, which you don't see. Like, there's no lump under the thing here. So I guess it's flopped down.
Right.
Underneath his whatever this thing is that's been shroud wrapped around him.
I would like to think that death would do that to you. But what do I know?
He's not as emaciated as in the German ones, but he's pretty cut. He's working out. Jesus works out, as we know.
Cardio.
But he's got a twink body.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got a hairless, twinky body, because Michelangelo liked the hairy twink look.
Right.
As we know from the statues. Why won't this page go back? Go back. Go
back, I say.
Go back. Continuous scroll. Okay.
None shall pass.
Yes, you shall. But looking at the full picture again, the other thing that you may not notice is she is enormous.
Yes.
If she stood up, she would be 8 feet tall.
That's hot. Yeah. She's 12.
She is a giant.
But she would be 8 years.
German. She's 12.
8 feet. Yeah. He's smaller than her. Look at that.
But yeah, perspective, supposed to be up on a tomb. You're looking up at her. You're not going to see his face.
Exactly.
Michelangelo, unlike Leonardo da Vinci, didn't foresee the coming of cameras.
Right.
So he didn't know people would be taking photos of it and studying it in minute detail.
Yeah.
But from a perspective, you're going to be looking up at her so her size would not seem strange.
Exactly.
But it's an absolute masterpiece. And to get back to my notes, what can you see now? When the Pietà was unveiled and placed above his tomb, the reaction was immediate. Michelangelo went from "who the fuck are you" to
he went viral. Yeah.
Oh, massive. He was the Taylor Swift of Rome. Vasari says he became famous overnight. Condivi, his official biographer, says he surpassed everyone, even the ancients. Rome treated it like a UFO had landed. And for the rest of his life, he was known as the man who covered a mother holding her dead son and made it beautiful, tragic, serene, and unsettling all at once.
Yeah.
And he is 24 years old.
See, that's why I'm glad I haven't peaked yet, because the ride down, it would be too depressing. My time's coming. But the point is, yeah, no, you're right. I mean, he's finally done it. He has finally fulfilled his own ambition, his father's ambition as well. He has become famous. And now let's see those commissions roll in.
So she's not looking like she's in the middle of a traumatic experience.
Yeah, she's pretty calm.
She's looking very calm.
She's mourning, but she's not hysterically sad.
Oh, not even clear to me that she's mourning. She's just like contemplative.
Right.
She's thinking about,
well,
what's for dinner?
Does she know
salmon?
Or
chicken?
Didn't we have that last? Anyway,
is it Fishy Friday? What day is it?
Let's order out. Just surprise me. Order out. Now, does she know that he is going to, what's the term? Defeat death? But you're right. She's like, this is my son. You know, she's kind of like just offering up. I don't know. She's just showing everybody her son.
Like, well, that was a waste of fucking 33 years. I could have been traveling. Fuck you, God.
Enough.
But it's a radical shift in the depiction of Christian art.
Yes.
She's very, very calm. He looks peaceful. It's like taking a death metal song and turning it into Gymnopédie by Satie.
Yeah, adding strings.
It's like this
violin. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, do you know Gymnopédie by Satie?
No. I just thought you made that up.
Because you're an uncultured fucking redneck that you are.
You knew that going in.
You'd know it.
Go ahead.
It's a solo piano piece that says da, 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 down, down, da, 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 da. You know that? No?
Not sure.
I will send it to you after this.
All right.
Wish we could play music on this fucking
Son of
show.
a bitch.
Fuck you, Spotify.
Now we're canceled. Great.
So he had taken something that was horrifying and made it divine and beautiful.
Yeah.
And anatomically, it's perfect because he had spent years at this stage cutting up corpses in the church hospital to learn how bodies really worked. And as a result, Jesus looks more alive in death than most figures that are carved to look alive.
Absolutely.
Look at the shoulder where Mary supports him.
That's what the flesh would really do. It would push up like that. I mean, he has fucking captured it. He's mastered sculpting. I mean, that's as lifelike as you can get. If this thing started moving, I wouldn't be surprised. Go ahead.
But here's the thing, like, it's not realistic because rigor mortis should have set in. He should be stiff as a board.
Right.
Which is how most artists would have portrayed him at a time.
Yeah.
Michelangelo understands it's not supposed to be realistic.
Right.
It's about what it means,
This is
what
an
it makes you
idea.
feel.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we don't have time for reality right now. And besides, this is Christ, the Son of God. So sometimes the rules don't apply. But no, but you're absolutely right. I mean, this is not. It's lifelike in its representation, but it's not representative of what would really happen to a body. Most people don't like to look at a dead body. I could stare at that for hours and notice different things.
Yeah, it's about how it makes you feel and what it means, not how realistic it is.
Yes.
He's not making a documentary, he's making a metaphor.
Right. I like
And
that.
the same goes with how young Mary is. Way too young.
Yeah.
Younger than it doesn't make any sense how young she is. Even back in the day, he was criticized for this. One critic said he was a corrupter of devotion for making her look like a teenager.
Right.
But his argument, which he gave to Condivi 50 years later in his biography, was that virgins don't age the same way ordinary people do. They stay spiritually fresh.
Right.
They're physically uncorrupted.
There we go. Yes. And
Which is why you look so young, because barn animals don't count. So
that's a secret. I hear jealousy in your voice, but that's a secret. No, but she's the eternal virgin, right? So he's able to just, because I looked at some of the other Germanic and whatever ones, and Mary easily 50 years old, doesn't know what makeup is, never hydrates. I mean, damn. And here's this thing is it. She's beautiful. She's absolutely beautiful.
And I think part of it is designed to make you easy. There's an erotic undertone. As I said, he's like sexy, nearly
sells.
naked.
Yeah.
She's sexy.
Yeah.
She's looking at his dick.
Right.
Right. Like Botticelli, as I've said before, Botticelli was the sexiest painter. Like, look at that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
like sexy as shit.
Yeah.
Michelangelo's, but this is a non-religious subject, obviously.
Right.
Michelangelo did a sexy Bacchus.
He's right.
Now he's like, okay, Bacchus was too sexy for you. Let me give you a sexy Jesus and Mary and see how that works.
Right.
Can I get away with that? I'm going to
slide
stick with sexy.
Yeah.
I'm going to slip it in. And Botticelli, don't see your fucking Venus painting hanging in the Vatican, motherfucker.
That's true.
I am going to do sexy and get it in the Vatican.
Acceptable sexy.
I'm going to put
acceptable sexy.
Acceptable sexy. Not just little boy sexy, which is everywhere in the Vatican,
right.
But acceptable sexy. Now, keeping in mind, this is, key Savonarola times too, right? So you've got Savonarola's
fire and brimstone.
Religious.
Yeah.
And even as we talked about when we did the Savonarola episodes, even guys like Botticelli were burning some of his paintings because they were too sexy.
Exactly. Yeah. He felt bad. Yeah.
Savonarola died in May of 1498.
Right.
And Michelangelo's Pietà is finished in, 1499. So he's in the middle of the Savonarola in Florence crackdown on sexy.
Yeah.
He's cracking down on the sexy.
Yeah.
Michelangelo is, bitch, I'm not just going to do sexy. I'm going to do sexy Jesus and sexy Mary, and wait for this, I'm going to put it in the fucking Vatican. It's going to be going to be taking pride of place in the Vatican.
Yeah.
Hold my beer.
Right. And no one's going to admit this but me, because only I've got the courage, but I'm looking at Mary right now and she is so hot. I'm like, I think I'll just wait around a couple more years, let her get a little older, and then go talk to her. I mean, she's that beautiful. She is that beautiful, and there's just enough, and I'm not trying to be pervy at this point. I was pervy just a second ago, but there's just, when you do a zoom up, there's just enough of her breast to see that she is not, she's not like 6 years old, but then again, she's not 30 either. So there is sensuality wrapped around this thing for both of them, like you were saying. And it's just under the line. It's just under the radar. and you're too busy being mesmerized by the quality of the sculpture to be too offended. And you're right. It's in the fucking Vatican today.
So this is my favorite part of the story.
All right.
So not only is he making sexy Mary and sexy Jesus,
Right.
and he's there one day, he's working away in the workshop. Jacopo Gali comes in to check on how it's going, and he sees Michelangelo hunched over. It's finished. This thing is finished. It's ready to be delivered. He's coming in to check on it. He sees Michelangelo hunched over Mary's breasts, and he goes, he's got a chisel. He's got a hammer.
Yeah.
He's like, I thought it was finished. Yeah, one last thing. He goes, what? No, it's good, man. It's good to go.
perfect.
We're shipping
Yeah.
it. Like, trucks backing up.
I can hear them.
Guys are here.
Yeah.
Delivery guys are here. We got to get it out.
They get the
Like
peanuts.
the funeral's tomorrow, man.
Yeah,
We got to get
let's
it
go.
out. Got to get in the tomb. We got to
Chop,
go.
chop.
He goes, yeah, one last thing. He goes, are you
Read that to
are
me.
you writing your name on the Virgin Mary's titties?
You can't.
He's like, yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I'm doing. Yeah.
He's like, you can't. He goes, oh yeah, I can. If you see here the cross, you see my screen.
Yeah.
There's a strap
Right.
going across her breasts
Yes.
where he wrote in Latin,
Right.
Michelangelo Buonarroti Florence Facebat.
Hmm.
He carved his name
Yes.
on the statue right in the front of it across the Virgin Mary's breasts.
You're damn right. You're damn right. Michelangelo Buonarroti Florentine made this. That is the translation, like the Greek sculptors would do. No, that's what I have.
That is not the translation.
What does it say?
And
I'm sorry.
I'll get to that in a minute.
I don't want to rush you. Yeah.
But
he's putting his stamp on it.
the first point is no one signed their works like this.
Right.
And he never did again.
Right.
But he's 24 and he's carving his name across her boobs like it's graffiti on a church wall. It's the most controversial decision he ever made on a religious work.
Yeah.
He's basically going, hello, I'm a fucking genius, and here it is.
Just in
I'm
case.
carving my name front and center of it in case you didn't get it.
That's right. That's me. That's mine right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, there are various stories. Vasari tells the fake story to justify it. Supposedly, Michelangelo overheard someone claiming a Milanese artist had carved it, and he snuck back in at night to chisel his name in.
Fuck you.
But that's probably bullshit.
Yeah.
It was designed. That strap is there from day one.
Thank you. Yeah. It was planned.
There's no purpose for it other than for him to carve his name across it. It's like the ultimate flex.
Yeah. Just in case you were.
And
yeah,
he did it in Latin,
right,
to mimic the ancient Roman sculptors, basically to say, I'm as good, if not better, than anybody that came before me in the ancient world. But Facebat isn't made this.
Oh, okay.
Facebat was making this.
What's the distinction? Because he's not still making it. He did make it. I'm just curious.
So facebat has the same root as the Italian word facere, which is to make or to do. Fare is to do.
Right.
And he's basically saying, I'm so great, I'm still operating in the past, present, and future simultaneously. I was making this and then I stopped at some point. You know how, I don't know if you've ever heard this, but it is said, and I said this about my film at the time because I am a genius, the great works of art are never completed.
Right.
You just stop.
Yeah. Draw a line. So at some point you have to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, great works of art are never completed. They're just abandoned, I think is the saying.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you run out of time. You go, okay, that's, I could have kept going.
Yeah.
I could have made this even better,
Right.
but I ran out of time. So it is what it is.
Right. Okay.
So he was making this. It's an eternal work in progress, Flex. You think this is good? I could have kept going, but
could have knocked your
like
socks
how
off.
you can't handle the truth of
That's
how
right.
good this could have been if I'd kept going.
I already got past
Carved
the
his
deadline.
name across her tits.
Yeah, hey, you do stuff like that when you're 24. So what we're saying is we don't believe the Vasari story that he heard someone overheard someone talking about giving credit to someone. I said, fuck that. And so, like you said, this sash was pre-planned. And so the lettering of it was pre-planned as well.
Again, I don't think your normal person looking at this in 1499 would have noticed it or seen it because of where it's positioned and how you're looking up. And there's so much else going on.
Exactly.
It's not like he carved it across Jesus's leg that's facing you.
Right. Like a NASCAR
But the balls,
pledge. Yeah.
the temerity on this guy at 24 to carve his signature. He tagged it.
Yeah.
He carved his signature across, not just on the front of the statue, not on the back.
Yeah, no.
On the front of the statue and
right there.
across the Virgin Mary's titties. Well, it goes between her titties, to be fair, up her shoulder. But yeah.
I know this is for your tomb, but I'm going to put my name on it. No one's going to remember your fucking name. So, hey, thanks for the $1 million. Hope you're in heaven.
Yeah.
That's
By the way, from now on, I'm just going by one name. Everyone's just going to call me Michelangelo from now on. Don't need to know my second name. Doesn't matter. I am the only Michelangelo there will ever be that will matter.
The Cardinal.
You ever met another Michelangelo?
No,
you ever heard of another? Okay, the turtles don't count. Turtle was named after.
Stops
me.
here. It stops here. Yeah. No. Oh my God.
I've met other people called Leonardo.
Right. Yeah.
I've met other people called Raffaello. I've never met anyone else called Michelangelo. They probably exist. I just haven't met them.
Boom, bitch. Yeah. Youth. But he can back it up.
Youth, beauty, and a picture of you. That's for the Australians out there.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
It becomes not a Pietà. It becomes the Pietà.
Yeah.
Of all time. This is the version of the Pietà that will be the Pietà for all of human history. It is the emotional blueprint.
Yes.
And everyone starts copying him, not the Germans. So there are lots of Pietas that come out. He even made a couple more himself. But this is
it. Yeah.
This is it. Like Da Vinci's Last Supper, as you said at some point in the last episode or this episode. This becomes the definitive Pietà and always will be.
Yeah. Aliens could land and go, oh, yeah, that's a Michelangelo. That's the Pietà. Yeah. I mean, everybody. This is it. It stops here.
Other sculptors who saw the Pietà gave up and changed career paths. Raphael saw it and went, fuck this, I'm becoming a painter now.
Fuck this for a lot. When I look at this,
it's
I'm like, why? Why do I even live? I mean, I could never, ever touch. It just, he sucks all the air out of the room and deservedly so. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
It's like me seeing Michael Jackson on the Bad Tour in 1987. I wanted to be like a rock star.
Yeah. It's like,
17.
Yeah.
I went and saw Michael Jackson. I was like, what's the point? Like, seriously?
I want to go jump off the Sydney Bridge now. What's the point?
No one's ever going to be that good.
Yes.
Now,
here's
the hook.
Right.
Cardinal Lagrolas Blair.
Right.
He got the Pietà for his final resting place, but his final resting place wasn't his final resting place.
Oh, he came back to life like Jesus. No.
So Pope Julius II decided to tear down
son of a bitch
the ancient crumbling old St. Peter's and build the new basilica, the one that we see today when you go to the Vatican.
Right.
The entire structure and all the tombs were systematically destroyed or moved.
Damn.
Imagine ordering the greatest tomb in history.
Yeah.
Only to have the next administration decide they need to level the whole building.
Move it. Get in here. Move it. Yeah. Destroy everything else. Oh my God.
But the entire chapel of Saint Petronilla, and let's face it, she was a fake saint anyway, was destroyed
Right.
But his tomb was moved,
Okay.
and it's still his tomb. So when you go see it today,
Right.
the Pietà, that is still the tomb of the Cardinal Belair. It still has his remains in it. They saved his remains, or so they say.
Right. Yeah.
They were reinterred directly beneath the Pietà in the new location. Not that anyone knows or gives a shit, because
Thank you.
no one's ever heard of the guy who bankrolled one of the greatest masterpieces of all time.
The irony is not lost. That's amazing.
One last thing I want to finish this episode with is vandalism.
Yeah, that shit's real. Yeah.
So this has been destroyed a number of times when it's been moved. Bits of it have been broken off. Your fingers have been broken off, and it's been restored a number of times. It was moved at one point, and Mary's left hand, as you can see, poking out. Let me get to a big picture that you can cut to. This hand here
knocked off
was broke. Some of the fingers were broken off.
Yeah.
They're not really sure when it was restored by Roman sculptor Giuseppe Lerioni in 1736, whether he restored it correctly or not.
Good point.
But in 1972, 21st of May, a mentally disturbed geologist, the Hungarian-born Australian Laszlo Toth, walked into the chapel and attacked the sculpture with a geologist's hammer
on Pentecost Sunday,
while shouting, "I am Jesus Christ, I have risen from the dead."
Yeah. Now, why he would need to destroy this statue to help prove that is beyond me. But yeah, he whacked the shit of it like 20 times. I think he got like in 20 blows or something like that. And like you said, the arm, the fingers, one of Mary's eyes, I think, was damaged as well. So this guy went to town. Like Mary owed him some money.
15 blows,
15.
I read. He removed her entire arm at the elbow, knocked off a chunk of her nose, and chipped one of her eyelids.
Wow.
An American from Missouri, Bob Casserly, was one of the first people to jump on him. He said, "I leapt up and grabbed the guy by the beard. We both fell into the crowd of screaming Italians. It was something of a scene."
Wow. Yeah. Jeez.
And Italians being Italians, they were like, "Oh, our precious masterpiece. Let us protect it and make sure we collect all of the pieces of marble and give them to the museum so they can." No.
Well,
you're like, hey, I'm going to take a little bit of this for my home. Hey, I got a little bit of the sculpture. Going to take it. It's all good. I'm sharing the wealth.
Which brings up a question. If you had a choice between having a family heirloom that you would pass down, would you A, Jesus's foreskin, or B, Mary's nose, because that was knocked off and it was one of the pieces not returned? So imagine somewhere in some box in some attic somewhere, hopefully not lost, but whatever, is Mary's nose.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Most of the pieces were returned, except the nose, which had to be reconstructed from a block cut out of her back.
Jeez.
So, that's not the right back. So, somewhere out there.
Yeah, floating. Or not floating, but
somebody is sitting on Mary's nose as sculpted by Michelangelo.
Yeah. Do you try to sell it? Do you return it and say, "Hey, it wasn't me. It was my great, or not, no, it's 72. So it was my father. He's dead. So please don't arrest me, but I would like some cash. I know if you give me some cash, I can tell you where Mary's nose is at." Anyways, it will probably never see the light of day again.
I wonder if it's on display somewhere.
Yeah.
Like
someone's basement.
Like the jewels that didn't get returned from the heist at the
can't return them.
Louvre recently.
Yeah.
Somebody's just got a nose framed.
It's in a glass
on the mantelpiece.
Yes, with light shining down on it. What's the story behind that? Oh, it's a good story. I can't tell you, but trust me.
Can't tell you.
It's a good story. Yeah, it's a good story.
It is now protected by bulletproof acrylic glass, and it got restored and returned to its place within the basilica, just between the holy door and the altar of Saint Sebastian. But during the restoration, they found an initial M carved on Mary's palm.
Damn it.
So he wasn't taking any chances, making sure that people knew.
Oh, look, that's my shit. I did that. I did it. Yeah.
My shit, that's my shit. Yeah. According to the New York Times, the Vatican announced today that a hitherto unknown monogram or secret signature of Michelangelo had been discovered during work to repair the vandalized Pietà group. The letter M was said to have been designed by the still youthful artist on the palm of the Madonna's left hand using the natural marks of the skin lines reproduced in marble. The Vatican did not explain why the presumed monogram was not recognized before on the palm of the Madonna's open left hand. Inquiries were referred to a forthcoming detailed report. Photographs of the secret signature will also be made available later. I was not able to find those photographs, but there you go.
Yeah.
He signed it in 2 places.
Yeah.
He did return to the subject of the Pietà later on, but neither work was completed. The Florentine Pietà was apparently intended for his own tomb, but abandoned after several years of work. And then the Rondanini Pietà was begun in 1552, but still very unfinished at his death in 1564, even though he'd been working on it 6 days before he died.
Yeah.
Well, one last look for the people watching our YouTube.
Yeah.
If you're not watching our YouTube, you should.
Shame
get
on
to
you.
see Jesus's non-dick.
Hotness.
Hotness. Yeah. All right. That's it for this episode. Ciao, ciao.